everyone again. It's Adam. This is episode 7. We'll be covering merits. All right. So what are merits? Merits are a unique and special section on your character sheet you'll see called merits and flaws. Merits are the opposite of flaws. Flaws are detriments to your characters. Merits are beneficial things to your characters. They help define and specialize a character, making them unique. They are special abilities. They are just quirks and things that make your character different. And there are hundreds of these. They are all over the place. Many books have merits in them, and they're, again, help to specialize and flesh out your character. And they grant a variety of powers and abilities and unique things. And anyone can take these. Only a couple of merits are going to be regulated. You can find those in the character bylaws as to any that are. They'll be listed in there. If they're not listed, they're free to be bought as long as your storyteller says yes. So that kind of covers what merits are. In a lot of ways, merits are used to balance against things like blood magic we talked about earlier. You'll see characters with lots of merits, and I recommend taking lots of merits. So where can you find merits? Obviously, besides the LARP books, which has a few, the tabletop books have a lot of merits. The clan books all have merits. The sect books all have merits. Pretty much every tabletop book has a merit of some sort or another throughout all 4 editions of the game. So there's a lot of them. And there are obviously some that are very specific and won't fit your character, and there are many that are. I recommend using a particular website to find a full list of the merits that are available. It goes up to everything except to V20. There's no 4th edition merits in there. You have to go through the 4th edition books for those. But the website is pen-paper.net/databases. And in there, you'll see one for the World of Darkness, and you will see a link that you can click called Merits and Flaws. This will tell you the name of the merit, its point cost, and what book it's located. The name tends to give away what the merit does. Not always, but some of them. So if one sticks out to you and you think that fits my character, definitely take a look into it. Look at the book. Get it at drivethroughrpg.com. Or if you're lucky like me and own the entirety of Vampire the Masquerade in books, you can just pull out the book and look at it. So that's kind of where you can find merits. The White Wolf Wiki is not as useful for merits. Definitely use the pen and paper RPG database. That'll give you the full list of merits. And there are tons of custom merits as well that are in packets that you can take if your character falls in line with one of those packets and it applies to you. After all the hundreds of merits, you still don't find one that fits the unique thing your character does, you can always work with your storyteller to create a custom merit as well. Custom merit may not be allowed in every game, but that's really up to you how much you care about that, about traveling, and if it's going to work or not. But that's kind of where you can kind of find merits. Now, the next big question is, do merits stack? Meaning, if I get a bonus from one merit and another merit also applies, do I get a bonus from that? Do they stack together? So if I get a 2 from one merit and a 2 from another merit, do I have a +4? The answer to your question depends on the game. Some games like mine allow you to merit stack to get those bonuses up as high as you like. Some games say you can get 1 bonus from a merit, period, end of story. So check with your storyteller as to whether they allow merit stacking or not. It's entirely decided by them. I tend to be very pro merit stacking because if you don't allow merit stacking, it actually accidentally makes blood magic better. The reason for that is a character with blood magic can now have an additional source for bonus traits that a character without blood magic doesn't have. So the person with blood magic is going to take that merit that gives them like a +2, and then also a ritual that gives them a +2, whereas you without blood magic are stuck with your 1 merit with +2. So that person will have a +4, and you have a +2, and I personally find that not fair for those characters that don't have blood magic, so that's why I allow merit stacking. But again, not every game does. It's up to their personal preference and the type of game they're running. Now, how much does a merit cost? When you're making your character and using those freebie character points at character creation, it costs whatever the merit is listed as. Merits have a listing from 1 to 7, sometimes even higher, and they'll tell you how much they cost in points. If you're buying a merit after character creation, that listed cost is doubled. It's twice the amount. So don't use what the book says is, oh, it's a 3-point merit. I'll spend 3 points. I've been in play for a year. No, it's 6 points. You don't get to just spend the 3. Some games only allow you to have a certain number of merits. So check with your storyteller staff again and see what your game allows in regards to merits. But merits are a great way to flesh out a character, and they also help a character be really good at, say, one thing that they want their character to specialize on. That is a really good means and tools, besides just magic items, where a character has to spend XP to acquire these bonuses. So I definitely tend to lean on them. So yeah, check them out. I use the website I talked about. Again, that's going to be pen-paper.net/databases. It's got a full list of the merits for editions 1 through 3. Anything beyond that, you're going to have to check the V20 books themselves. So hopefully that was helpful. Brief summary on merits. I'll see you on the next episode where I kind of cover what is tabletop. Bye.